Hi everybody, welcome to Food Buddha. I'm Talia, and I'm always thinking of how I can help you. I'm always thinking of what I can talk about, what programs I can make, how I can reach you, like reach millions and have you really see your highest self. Because once you see your highest self, you're good, and then it's just growing. But until you see that, you need to be nudged along the way and inspired along the way. So how I'm going to package my inspiration today is I really want to look at the thing that truly keeps us stuck. And I know this from my own life. I know this from my education and also my work with all my beautiful clients, is it all comes back to belief. So sometimes when I'm talking, I'm aware that I say these big cliche things, but it's usually because cliches or those sayings that everybody's saying, they're true. They have levels of truth. So we need to believe that we can in order to do something. And we walk around not believing. The reason why we aren't living our perfect lives, if you're not living your perfect life, like most people aren't, the reason why is there's a level of you that does not believe it's possible. And then from that, it could be you're not worthy, or you're unable, or you're not smart enough, or you don't have the money for it, or whatever the different reasons are. Those will all vary person to person, and they're usually pretty deep. They're usually pretty deep beliefs we have. But it comes back to just not thinking it's possible. And let me expand on that. If somebody said to you, 37 blocks away is $1 million, and that was a for sure, you knew it, you would probably stop what you're doing and start walking. And you probably wouldn't care if you're wearing shoes, or if you were slightly hungry, or if it might rain. You would just do it because you knew for sure 37 blocks away was $1 million. $1 million over there, I'm going. But we don't walk around with that same kind of for sure with the things we really want. And often the things we really, really want, it's not even that we don't think it's for sure, we actually kind of believe it's not possible. And usually, again, that's the past. That's because it's never happened before, or because my parents didn't believe in me, or because I don't have enough money, or whatever it is. We don't believe it. So if I said to you, what you really, really, really want is possible, and say you want to start your dream business and go big. If I said it's possible for sure, I can tell the future, it's possible for sure, what would you do? You would probably quit your 9-to-5. You might start looking into what it takes to build a business, and you'd probably take action because you knew it was possible. You knew 37 blocks away you'd have your dream business. If I said to you that getting healthy and happy and living life with ease was possible for sure, and you knew it, like felt it in your being, knew it, you probably would start acting on it. And not actions as in these big grand things, but you'd start feeling like, damn it, this is possible, and I know it. She knows it, and I believe her, so I know it. And so I'm gonna start whatever it would be. With health and happiness, it might be I'm gonna start just feeling better. I'm gonna start drinking a bit more water. I'm gonna start, because I know that it's actually possible. So usually only our past has determined why we think for some reason the future is not possible. It's only on the past. It's almost like I've never seen a whale before, so I'll probably never see one. It's kind of like, what? You might be on a boat one day and see a whale. I don't know if that's that weird. So that's kind of how we walk around with our beliefs. And the reason why this is what I think, is from the time we're young, people around my age and younger, we were brought up with tons of advertising. Probably actually everybody who would be watching this was brought up with advertising in some way or another. And marketing and advertising, what it does is it tells you have a problem, and hey, here's the product to fix it. So we are bombarded with messages of having problems, of not being good enough, of not fitting the box, or basically we're not what we should be, and there's a million products out there that can fix us. So from the time we're very young, we're told we need to be fixed. So we just don't believe it's possible. But I am telling you, it is possible. One of the most common things that happens when I work with somebody is they come to me feeling very not knowing it's possible, feeling lost, feeling like I don't really know why I called you. I just really want something better. And you said this and this, and it really spoke to me, and I thought I'd just go for it. And then they come out the other end being like, holy crap, I just feel good. Eating out is easy, and I'm losing weight, and it's not stressful, and I'm just so much more kind. Me and my husband get along better, whatever it is. They come out with this disbelief of, like, you can see it's like deer in the headlights. I did not actually think that was possible. And that's the same for me. Every day I'm pinching myself to be like, is this possible? Like, I can't believe what I'm living in right now compared to an eating disorder and drinking too much and being really upset and really anxious and really insecure to this life that I have now. And all that happened was that I just kept seeking and kept believing. I see healthy people, they look healthy. I know healthy people that are really healthy, genuinely, and they're having fun in life and enjoying. So I know that it's possible for me. I know that that's possible. And I just held on to that belief. I know that it's possible. It's happening right now. So the next part of this that I'd love to discuss, if you'll be with me on this, is how to make that actually your life. How to make those things you want your reality. You have to keep coming back to belief. You have to. You have to believe in something. Believe in your own capabilities. Believe that you are allowed and encouraged and able to get the things that you want, the life that you want, because all you're really trying to do is feel good. That's what most of us really want. When we say we want money or a relationship or a new job or children or whatever, it's filling that part of us that feels fulfilled. That feels really good. We want to feel good. So it's possible. Definitely. This universe, this earth, everything does not benefit when you're unhappy or upset or not feeling good enough. We all feel it. That collective energy pool is everywhere. So we all benefit when we all feel good. It is available to you. So you need to ask for it. You need to tell yourself, this universe, God, whatever works for you, just tell yourself that you're ready. Tell yourself that, you know what? I don't know what it's going to take, and I don't know how it's going to happen, but I'm ready to move into health. I'm ready to start living a life that at one day will be, pinch me, did I seriously create this? I am ready to live a life that feels really good. And then just allow. Just start allowing and assume, believe that this universe is working for you and knows what you deeply want and is offering you avenues to get to where you want all the time. So take those things you really want, the top few really big things, and then look around and think, if this universe, if this world is trying to give me what I want, let's try to look for proof of that. And start noticing how, say it is you really, really want health. You might notice one day a coworker says, hey, I'm doing this new yoga class after work. Do you want to join me? And when you become aware, you might be aware that your first thought is often, oh, yoga, like I'm not bendy enough, or those girls look like that. I'm going to look awful or dumb or awkward or whatever. I don't know how to do it, or it's too easy. It's not even a very good workout. And then you might say no, or something along that, a type of example. Watch where you're mismatched with what you say you want. So if you want health and someone says, hey, you should come to this yoga class, try as much as you can to override that like, oh, not good enough, meh, awkward feeling, and go, yeah, okay, sure, even if you're scared. Okay, this lines up with the health I say I want. Okay, let's try. So the same with money or relationships or whatever it is you really want. Watch for ways that it's being offered to you. Look for people that are recommending books often or opportunities that kind of just come to you. And before you shut them down, before you think you can't afford it or can't make time for it or you'll look awkward or you won't be able, before you think that, just think, who am I being right now? Am I being somebody who believes it's possible? Or am I resisting my own dreams? Really, it comes down to that. And it's a beautiful realization when that really sinks in, is that you need to believe it and then start allowing it into your life, and it will. Like, I've lost around 50 pounds and had a really bad eating disorder for as long as I can remember, but about 10 years of really bad. Was drinking a lot, was really destructive to myself, and it got really bad, and I was really lost. I'm no one special. I didn't have any special advantages or anything. I just found my way because I focused on the fact that I knew it was possible. I felt that deepest part of me going, you're meant for something more. You're meant to spread a message. And I can't spread a message when I'm unhappy and unhealthy and hating myself. So that is what kept me going, to believe that it was possible. So just keep focusing on that belief. Because when you believe, you go from feeling hopeless, which sucks. You feel like you don't know what else to do, and you don't, everywhere you go there's walls and it's hard and all this stuff. And then you move into belief, which is hopeful. And it's like, ooh, that feels better. I'm hopeful. Maybe now I could get some help or take someone up on that yoga class or something. And if you do need extra support around this, I'm starting a group program. It starts in January and it's $20 a week for 10 weeks. $20 a week, super cheap, but I can't even contain my excitement. I'm trying to not talk about it, but it's just on my mind. It's so exciting. It's about mindset. It's about this, breaking free of the mindset that shackles you so your highest self can come out to play. Because I don't want you to have to need coaching or therapy or programs for life. I don't want you to have to need that. One of my biggest problems is once my clients work with me, they're done because they're happy. And it doesn't mean you're not always growing, but I don't want you to have to need this ongoing, but you do need some support in the beginning to get your mindset right, to get to that place where you're filled with, holy crap, I actually believe it. This is so exciting. So if a group program resonates with you, if you like my style and all that, and $20 a week is pretty cheap, I'll put the link below, but whatever you do, keep seeking and do everything you can to feel good. Jump on the opportunities that this universe is placing before you, because it is. Watch for it. You'll hear people talking about the things you want, or you'll hear an opportunity that normally you just would have shut down and then kept on feeling like it's never available to you. So let's switch that. Let's get your mindset right, because believe it, believe it, believe it, believe it. It's possible. It is possible. I love you.